So by the time you guys get to Slinky's, it's about 7 now. You get to the northwestern portion and find a sewer manhole. Probably roughly 7:30, 7:45 at night. There's not too many people roaming around. Most of them are kind of heading home. The ones that are roaming, shops are mostly closing up. So do you try to open up the manhole
I guess.
and meander down the ladder?
Now this is down to either me or Xantar, because I'm pretty sure the other two don't have the strength to do it.
If one of you wants to roll with advantage, I'll take that. Or if you want to both combine your rolls.
What do you think, Xantar?
I don't know. Don't matter to me.
Right.
I got a 23.
Go ahead and make a roll, Zan.
I got a nat 20.
You guys flip that thing like it's a pancake. And with you both just standing over the hole, you see that it's pretty dark down there.
Not a fucking problem. I have night vision.
Same.
Rez, do you have night vision?
No. I'll make use of one of the 3 different lanterns that I have, and I'll make use of all 3 of them and hand them out to Chad and Fred.
You could hold me up and point me in a direction.
Yeah, that ain't happening. Just fucking walk.
Okay. But I just try and climb on your shoulder real quick.
God damn it. Alright. I got an 18.
Mine was a
Okay.
14, so
Chad will hold on to one of the. You said you're going to hand Chad one of the lamps?
Nope, I'll have one, and then Fred will have one.
2 with night vision will fucking take point.
And then Chad can just either like fucking cling on to me if he wants, or just stay between us. I mean, I wouldn't judge. We got the other 2 up ahead clinging onto each other. Might as well.
The rogue should be in front. The other one should be in back.
Oh, what? So the fucking 18 health rogue can get one shot by the first booby trap we run into?
Rogues can disarm traps.
Yeah, fair enough. If they notice them.
I mean, don't homeless people live down here?
Supposedly.
Yeah, they
but
do.
we're going to
Are
the
the
area.
homeless people leaving tripwire traps for us?
Maybe they're crackheads, bro.
Oh shit!
But we're
you might be
going
right.
to the area where people are getting kidnapped, right? So we don't know what's here, you know?
Again.
Just fucking, shit, what's the Khajiit's name? Who really likes to sell skooma?
Zargo.
Yeah, him. He's just down here.
No, that was the wizard, dude.
So, y'all are all sitting around the manhole, seeing that it's dark. You hand out the lamps amongst yourselves. About to climb down. And who's taking lead?
I imagine Jello and Rita.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sounds good to me.
I say me and Chad in the middle, and then Fred brings up the rear guard.
Roger, Roger. I like it. Does everybody else like it?
I'm good with it.
But I was gonna say I thought we would have one dark vision in the front, one in the back. But I'm good with how it is.
Well, I am not going to attempt to pronounce that at all. I will type it.
Esophageal gas. Just a long fucking word.
No,
Super
it's something in Infernal, and I'll let you guys figure out what the fuck my character said. I am not attempting to pronounce that at all. Here you guys go. If you guys look into the chat, you will see what I'm not going to attempt to pronounce.
I see that.
And you see why.
Yes. I understand, child.
Yes, no, Infernal's fucking weird to pronounce.
I got up to go to the kitchen and I turn around to go into the kitchen and there's just this giant ass wolf spider looking at me.
Oh, hello.
That's hot.
Well, the good news is everybody's ready to go down the manhole. I think.
Yeah, we're ready.
So, Jello and Rita are going down first, followed by Chad and Nari, and then Fred.
By the way, my character
I would
still
like
only knows fucking Jello's character's name.
you're just along for the ride right now, I guess.
Right now, yeah.
Rita and Jello, would you please make a perception check?
Yes.
12.
I got a 23.
You being an elf, you do have night vision. So it's not as difficult for you to traverse down here, seeing as how there is no other lights besides the ones that Ariana has provided. The walkway is a little slippery here and there. And you see a few rats here and there as well. But they're going, the ones that you do see are not going north. They are heading towards you and past you. So are you following the rats or are you continuing like in a northern direction away or towards where they were running from?
Well, on one hand, they could be running away from something, but on the other hand, they could be leading us to something.
They were heading more south. And whenever the tunnels veer off, they kind of sometimes some of them will veer off to the left or right. And every so often at an interjunction, you have like a path that you can cross over and to get to the other side of the passage.
Well, what do
Let's
you
just
all
go
think?
find out what the rats are running away from.
There you go.
So you continue going north, Jello and Rita leading the charge.
Sound good?
I just have my hand resting on the handle of my sword, ready to draw it at any moment.
All right. So you're prepped, ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
You go north about 30 feet, and the tunnel veers left or right. Rats are coming from the right and continuing heading south.
No, I guess we're going right then.
So you take that right, and you go another 15 feet down the passageway, and you hear shuffling up ahead.
This sounds familiar. I'm getting some serious cases of deja vu here.
If my character heard the noise, is it like all of us heard it?
It's just a light shuffle, like,
Echoing through the tunnels.
yeah. Nothing fast paced. It's kind of just a meandering shuffle from what you can gather. But it sounds like it's another 40 or 50 feet up ahead.
Just to be cautious, take my bow off my back.
How far forward do you go?
You said it was around like 50 feet ahead?
Roughly, yes.
Say about. Try and get as. Not as close as possible, but within a range that I can shoot it if need be.
So you go up another 10, 15 feet. Try to.
Yeah.
All right. So you go forward cautiously. The shuffling is getting louder, more noticeable, but you still don't see anything. Another 35, 40 feet. You can tell that the tunnel veers off to the right. but 20 feet in front of you, there is an intersection where you can cross over the sewage system and go over to continue going north. And still, rats are coming from the north, and they're crossing that little bridge and running past you going south. And they're also going left at the intersection of the little bridge. And then they immediately turn right.
Well, we're still heading in the direction at which the rats are coming from.
Yeah, might as well.
Do you get closer to the bridge, which is another 20 feet?
I do. If Jello wants to follow me, then all right.
Yeah, I'll follow behind.
So you get to the intersection or the little bridge that crosses over to go continue north. But as you do, you hear the shuffling even clearer and louder. Are you moving up stealthily or just normally?
Cautiously, I guess.
Cautiously?
Yeah,
Can everybody make a stealth check, please?
28. Oh, how I keep getting 28s.
I got a 5.
I got a 18.
I got an 11. Sorry, 12.
How are the more armored ones fucking stealthier?
Good roll.
Bro, I got a 5.
Oh, never mind. All right.
I got a 28, dude.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Fucking +9 stealth.
Did you, Crimson, did you roll at disadvantage?
I did. Still got
Damn.
an 18.
Brother, what? Both of your rolls went 18 or above?
My first one went fucking 17, then my second one went fucking 15.
You're rolling at disadvantage, not at advantage.
No, my second one went 15 and I got so I took the 15 and added my +3 bonus.
So the two in the lead are moving forward pretty stealthily.
Then there's just fucking clink clink back there.
Chad kind of slips and his foot goes into the sewage,
Ew.
makes a little splashing sound. And the shuffling gets a little bit louder, and you see a form peer around the corner from that tunnel that was veering right. And you can see the form in dark vision. Still not very clear with the light. Is someone there?
God damn it! It's the next bad guy.
Ah, man.
It's the next
Always the old
fucking
people.
old man that Xanthar's gonna instantly think is evil.
Always.
Except he's probably gonna be right this time.
Hello?
I guess I'm still group
Yeah.
talker.
Turns out it's a
Oh.
fucking siren.
Must have been the wind.
Okay, yeah. No, I'll call out. Who are you?
Mike! Who are you?
I'm Minari. Why are you here?
I live down here.
I don't know, bro. Anybody know an old man named Mike? He never lived that
Awfully
long.
suspicious.
No Mike
I'm sorry.
Tyson.
I'm sorry, but Wham, that voice is amazing. Not only the voice, but the tone. It's perfect. I don't even
Why are
know.
you here?
We heard.
Nobody ever visits me.
We heard. People are going missing down here.
Yeah. Noticed a couple have gone missing, but thought they just moved on to a different section.
Well, since we're talking loud enough for anybody within way range to hear, I'm just gonna cast dancing lights and light the bitch up
Around him?
around like all of us.
Oh, this is gonna hurt me and Jello because our eyes are gonna have to adjust real fucking quick.
3 globes of light.
4.
4.
Yep. Each has a 10-foot radius around it.
So how many pop up around y'all?
I'll kind of distance it between us and the guy.
Okay. So a couple of orbs pop up around y'all, like in front, close, 10 feet or so. One to the left, going towards like the northern bridge, and another one in front of you, another 10 feet, and then you said another one like passing in between you and the old man.
Right.
So as the lights start to appear closer and closer to him, what's going on? What is that?
It's just by light. Now we can see each other.
He kind of steps forward, shuffles. He just wearing meager clothing. It's not much. And you can tell he's pretty skinny. He's probably emancipated. He doesn't look like he's been able to eat much. Big graying beard, long hair, just kind of hunched over. It's not the best living down here, but it's something. And you're kind of in my housing, my living area.
So you said you've heard of people going missing down here?
I thought they just moved on. I thought they were going somewhere else. They didn't like it. Maybe it smells better over in the eastern portion of the city. I don't know.
How many people?
Well, you had oh shoot, what's his name? Was it Tony? Yeah, it was Tony, and haven't heard from Ezekiel in a while.
Fuck you, Tony! What's your name? Ezekiel! Fuck you, Ezekiel!
Fucking Ezekiel and Tony. Fuck you, Tony.
Nice. I like it.
Oh.
Me.
It just means that I don't have to deal with as many people. That's good. You know why they're missing?
That's why we're here trying to figure it out.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say that's why we were down here. Kill your ass.
Damn. That'd be a dark ass turn.
I don't go north that much, but Tony and Ezekiel used to live up like a little further north. If you go on that bridge right there, it'll take you there.
Can you show us where? I'll give you a couple silver pieces.
At first, he just raises an eyebrow at you and just looks at you. And at the mention of the silver pieces, his eyes kind of flicker a little bit. Couple of silver? I didn't really like Tony that much. Ezekiel was an asshole.
Fuck you, Ezekiel! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Why should I stick my neck out for them?
You're really sticking your neck out just to show us where their area was?
Well, if they're dead and gone or missing or whatever, I could be next. It's a dog-eat-dog world out there. And look where I'm freaking living.
Dogs are eating dogs?
Kind of a shitty situation.
All right, I'll give you 1 gold.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, 19.
As soon as the gold piece is presented, he snatches it out of your hand. And he goes, screw it. You don't live forever. Come on. And he just starts shuffling across the bridge.
And we follow.
So he shuffles across the bridge and continues down the path towards the north. He veers left. He veers right, continuing north. All the wild rats are still going past y'all, and he kind of looks down like, these critters have been acting funny recently. They keep going just south.
I'm gonna ask if he's seen any other things that are out of whack lately.
I heard some weird noises, but I didn't see anything.
What kind of noises?
Kind of hard to describe. It was it's like skittering. And at one point, I thought it was above me, and I looked up, and it was gone.
Have you seen stuff sticking to the walls around here?
Shit's pretty sticky.
Creative. So I'll take that as a no.
I mean, there's a lot of things sticky in this world. I don't know. What are you talking about?
I will ask about or inquire about that web-like stuff sticking to the walls.
I could just imagine fucking Chad nudging your fucking.
I forgot he's right next to me too.
Yep.
No, it flew right over his head.
I think he's probably more transfixed with the fact that I'm walking right in front of him, looking at my boot, my booty.
Nat 20. Yep.
Yeah. It's a good thing we don't have him at the front.
Probably also a good thing that I'm not in front of Jello.
True. Yeah.
So
Hey.
you ask him about the substance, the sticky substance on the walls and whatnot, and he goes, "The one time that I heard something, and I looked, and it was not there. There was like this strand that came down a little bit and kind of waved my hand through it, and it really stuck to me, but eventually I was able to get it off. Kind of looked like a spider's web, but bigger.
I wonder if we are dealing with some sort of giant spider.
Giant spider?
Maybe. From what the information we've gathered.
How do you kill a giant spider?
Probably stab it a couple times. That'd help.
Okay, you gonna give me a weapon?
Start with the legs.
No, I'd recommend you take that gold piece and go get yourself an inn for a couple days.
Don't have to tell me twice.
So then I suppose we should. You said the rats were heading south.
Yeah.
Then I guess we should probably go east. Fucking north. Jesus Christ.
You just hear him go shuffle, shuffle, shuffle down the freaking walkway, back the way y'all came. And you keep going north. The two in front make a perception check.
I got a dirty 20.
You there, Jello?
He did.
Dirty 20. All right.
Looks like Edelyn followed suit and got behind Rita.
Great.
Followed suit with Chad.
So up ahead a little bit, you do see some strands starting to cross the pathway. And they're connected. And they are about as thick as your forearm.
Holy shit.
Fucking huge
Shit
spider.
is sticky.
And you see where it connects to the ceiling. And then it goes down further to the tunnel, and then it goes back across and just keeps intertwining with one another.
I am going to take out my crossbow, and the front two probably already have their weapons out. Yeah,
I haven't drawn
Tarzan.
it, but I'm ready to draw it.
I would probably recommend it just in case.
It's a fucking 7-foot long sword, man.
Oh yeah, you got a point.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you're gonna struggle to get a 7-foot sword out if we get attacked in the middle of a crowded hallway.
Yeah. It'll be fine.
Either way, the two
It's
people
gonna be
in front.
like Goblin Slayer all over again.
Fine, I'll draw it and I'll just half guard.
If you understood that reference.
Oh, I understood.
No,
the
never
reference.
watched it. Either way, it looks like we'll probably end up having to cut through some areas. So, trudge forward, I say.
Need all of you to make a nature check.
I got a 14.
I got a nat 20.
I rolled a 16, so nature. That's an 18.
All right. Xantar and Rez, you know that spider webbing is very flammable. And it, as soon as you make contact with flame, it just eats away at it and pretty much continues until that strand is burnt. So instead of possibly getting a weapon stuck or trying to cut the webbing and getting the weapon stuck itself, you could possibly just burn it.
But there's no ventilation. Well, wouldn't we be smoked out?
Does
There
it
is
burn? Does it burn like lint, or does it burn like a flame?
it burns like lint. So
All
it
right, let's put our
Um,
fucking lanterns against it.
yeah, we can do that.
takes a second to cook off, but finally the first few strands do ignite and you just see it just along the strand just catches fire and just quickly burns away and doesn't really cause any smoke or anything like that. But you have moved forward a little bit closer to the strands. Need y'all to make another perception check.
Ooh, I did pretty good actually.
13.
22.
I got 16.
Two of you see more webbing up ahead, but it's on the ground and it's heavily concentrated and it's in a very odd shape.
Ah, shit.
I assume it's a trap.
It's a nest.
It's humanoid shape.
Oh.
It's food.
And that didn't get.
Unless it's the old man. He's like some kind of spider king or some shit.
Fucking old man's suspicion.
Once again, the old man's suspicion.
It's always the old man.
Of course,
you it
man.
was. Get off my lawn.
I'm going to pull out my dagger and attempt to kind of cut away at what's there and see if I can reveal like the face.
If it's a flash fire, we could just burn it all off of him.
We could, but that might set his clothes on fire. No.
Not if his clothes aren't as flammable as the web. It just depends on if it's the same amount of flammable or if it's different, you know?
Yeah,
Do
just
you
go
wanna
with the
take the
safe
risk?
option and cut him out.
Yeah, it would take just a few seconds to take a dagger or something like that and try to carve away the webbing from the face.
Is there anything on him that we can not take like for value, but take for evidence? Because the guard did say that we would need evidence.
Well, I mean, we have to first see if he's even dead.
Can I do a medical check to see if the guy is still alive?
So who's carving the webbing away?
I was. You want me to do medicine?
I mean, you can, but I don't think there really needs to be a medicine check because the skin is turning color as turn color. The face is all sunken in, and it's just looking straight up in shock and horror, and it looks like it's just been drained.
Okay,
The person
yeah,
has
he
just been drained.
He did.
That's
We can-
hot.
We can.
Like something has just sucked the living soul out of him.
God damn them succubuses.
Chad
You wish
Chad
you
probably
knew
nudges
Tony
me at that
Dungy.
one, huh?
Nope, still staring at your ass.
Fair enough. Same thing.
I assume Joe is doing the
Um,
exact same.
He's too transfixed to even think. So does he have anything on him we can take for evidence?
I mean, the only thing that he really has is just some minor clothing items, basically like a tank top and a pair of raggedy, old, worn pants.
Yeah, no, there's nothing. Then we can just leave him.
While
Or
everybody is focused on this corpse, I need y'all to make a perception check.
No
I got an
shit.
11.
I'm getting good rolls.
Oh, there it fucking is. I got
Man, this is
nat
gonna be
20.
karma for when we actually get in
24.
combat. I'm gonna roll like horribly. 23.
Y'all notice a form up ahead,
Oh, great.
but as soon as you notice it, do y'all like hunker down, go stealth mode, or
Well, is there any other distinct features about the form? Is it humanoid? Is it
it is
big like a
not
giant
humanoid?
spider?
It is not humanoid.
Can I tell based on maybe like posture if it's noticed us?
That's what I'm trying to determine as well.
Dreams.
It has not
Yeah.
yet noticed you.
Then yeah, kind of would like to hunker down.
All right.
You probably don't want to do that, bro.
Yeah, because both me and Xantar have disadvantage on this shit.
And then I got a -1 in stealth as well.
So y'all think we should engage now?
I think we should definitely try a different approach, but stealth is probably not viable with us walking around.
How big is the room we're currently in?
Well, the walkway is about 10 feet across on both sides of the sewage passage. And the sewage passage, the way the sewage travels, it's probably 20 feet across.
So 40 feet in length, or 40 feet in width.
Bro, we're in a fucking boss room.
So we still rolling for stealth or
What do you all want to do?
actually 4 of us have range, don't we? We got a javelin, we got 2 hand crossbows, and a bow.
Damn it.
We should all like launch a volley.
Hell yeah. Fucking firing line.
Did everybody get that?
Oh, hello. That is not a spider.
It is a very large monstrosity that you see.
Burn it. Burn it.
See, now this is where Chad comes in clutch with the fireball. Maybe, please, Chad. Chad.
Hey, I mean, if we just let it fucking hit me, I can light it on fire too.
Fuck yeah.
I
You
just
and
have
me
to be
both,
hit.
bro. You and me, bro. Both.
Are we engaging without Jello?
I would like y'all to make a nature check.
I got a 6, bro.
No shit, I did too. I got a 5. It rolled with advantage and got a 6. So that'd be a 7 or 8 for me.
I rolled a 5 and got a 6.
Bro, no shit.
Yeah.
I got a 22. We good.
Chad finally peels his eyes off of your ass and looks down the passageway. And
he also notices it. All right.
he sees the creature and he goes, "Oh, that's a carrion crawler.
Tombstone did what?
That's a carrion crawler."
Explain. What happened? What do? How to kill?
Stab it, shoot it, poke it with a stick, anything that you have.
Okay. Good enough for us. Should we all do like a coordinated range attack to get its attention?
Yeah, get it into the bigger room, preferably.
So then what are we doing?
We might as well all just try to fucking hit the fuck out of that bitch.
So if we all shoot at the same time to surprise it, can we get those hits off pre Initiative?
Free initiative, yes. But also, are you doing this? Are you just stealthing or not?
I guess not. I guess
Yeah,
we'll
I
just
don't know.
fucking launch it and attack.
All right. So it does have its back to you. It's not paying attention. It's looks like it's hunkering down continuously, and you just hear crunch, crunch, crunch.
Ewie.
So Crimson has already let his projectile fly.
Whoa, no, I never said I let it fly. I asked, does 15 hit? I
I
haven't
don't know.
rolled for damage yet.
Well, I'm trying to see if everybody's attacking all at once on this.
Yes,
Given-
that's what
Yeah.
we would like to do. And hopefully Chad has one he can shoot off. Maybe he does have fireball.
Yeah, fireball. Yeah.
It doesn't have fireball.
Oh,
Does he have
what does he
magic
have?
missile?
Magic missile. He pulls out a sling and he puts a bullet in the sling and he's twirling it around. And as soon as you all let loose, he'll make an attack.
So did 15 hit?
Yes, it does hit.
I got 17.
Oh yeah, I got a 19 on the dice.
And Chad also got a 19 on the dice.
I got a 5 plus 4, so 9.
Man, that kind of sucks. Plus my dex, so 5.
5 points of damage.
So 18 plus 5, fucking. Fuck. 23, Jesus. And then what did you get, Rez?
5.
So we did 28 damage overall.
28.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
That thing be
fucking hell.
hurting.
Alright, I'm gonna start rolling for initiative because it's not gonna be long before he's down here.
So it just got nailed right in the ass by a javelin, 2 crossbow bolts, and a sling bullet.
Can we roll for Jello?
Nah, let's just say he's sleeping, bro. Like,
Got snagged in a web out of curiosity.
yeah, let's say that. Let's say his dumbass fucking tried to jump on you again, got caught in one of the webs. He's just stuck there.
There we go.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna roll for initiative. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's 40 feet away still?
Yeah, it's about 40 feet away.
I would say still stay within the next 10 feet because if it can only go 30 feet as well, I'll get another hit in before it gets us.
That's if it doesn't get like 2 actions though. Like, and if it's spinning a web, like maybe it has better speed on like its webs or some shit. Like,
Yeah, I think you should
We-
stay away from its webs.
like I don't know what this thing is, but this thing so far looks like a giant centipede. Fucking has weird tentacle things and shoots spider webs.
Chad goes first, but before that happens, excuse me, getting hit in the ass with 2 bolts, a javelin, a slingshot, it definitely felt the impact of all 4 of those items. And it just gives this loud screech and it raises up from what it was doing with part of the corpse still in its mouth and just screams and immediately turns on y'all.
Bro, we interrupted its dinner.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was eating a person, so.
He said corpse. He never said a person.
I
It
mean,
was a person
what
at one
else is
point.
down here?
Chad says that carrion crawlers are very territorial and they will kill any creature that goes to its territory. And as he says that, you see his hands move together real quick, and out forward from one of his hands, he produces 3 bolts of a turquoise color. And he casts magic missile towards the carrion
He did
crawler.
have magic missile.
4, 8, 9, 10. 10 points of damage.
Eesh.
Damn, he really going in right now.
Bro, I knew it was right to bring him along.
Now it is Rez's turn.
I would like to cast heroism on Fred.
All right.
And then with my movement action, after I do that, I would like to back up a solid 10 feet or so and then ready my crossbow again.
Okay. So you're reloading your crossbow. You take a few steps back, and
You're learning your lesson from the last time.
Yeah.
you activate the heroism, and Fred, you just get a sudden boost to your morale, and it makes you feel rejuvenated, like you can take on the world right now.
Hell yeah.
Next is Crimson.
I move up and take a position next to Xantar's character.
And I'm assuming you're taking out the Zweihander.
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a situation where okay, we're in danger.
Isn't that more of a Flamberg?
Similar.
They're similar. I'm gonna hold my action till the thing gets in range for an attack.
So you're gonna hold for opportunity?
Yep.
Well, instead of him, basically, it's kind of a way to save a person from wasting their turn in case the creature is too far away or something like that. And even if, like, he charges forward all the way and he can't make it, he can hold a position, and as soon as the creature gets up on him, he can, or when it's still his turn, he can say he's going to hold his action for when it does get in range, and he can take his attack. And everybody can do that as well. You just have to let me know what you are holding, what is causing your action to be activated. So your Zweihander is at the ready, you're standing next to Fred, and that is your turn. You're holding your action. Fred,
What's up?
it is your turn.
What?
It's not the
Fred just had his turn
creature's turn.
right before.
Oh, okay. So you're going off my first roll, you saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Both you and the carrion crawler rolled at 8. So I just had us roll off again to see who went first.
Oh, okay. I can't cast that yet because I don't have the materials for that. So
You're talking about your water thing?
no, I have that with me. That's not a problem.
Gotcha.
I have a spell called Shield of Faith, but I need a parchment
I certainly have parchment.
with holy text written on it.
Never mind.
I definitely don't have any of that prepared. So, all right, yeah, I'll just do what I was gonna do before. I'm going to go forward and get into my tunnel fighter stance.
Are you just gonna move forward even more?
I mean, I didn't go first, so that doesn't actually count. If that makes sense. I didn't go first. You went first. He was just doing a roll off between me and the
creature.
Okay, we'll
So,
just say we still ended up in the same spot, like pretty far up.
You're like 10 feet ahead of Rez, so you move like an extra 10 feet.
Yeah.
So the creature is within 30 feet.
Seems good.
So you go into your stance and you're waiting for it to come at you. The carrion crawler does a guttural scream and just charges y'all. So it closes the 30 feet. Go ahead, Fred. It got into position. You got your shield up and your sword ready to swing at it. Go ahead and make your attack.
And I'm there too.
Okay, so 24. Does 24 hit?
Yes, it hits. Yeah. And go ahead and do your damage.
So 6 plus 6 is 12.
As it comes in, you take your longsword and swipe it across the worm-like surface of it as it's rearing back to try and get its tentacles on you and also some teeth.
Aren't I next to Xantar waiting for attack of opportunity?
You are.
Yes. Well, how about that? That's a nat 20.
Um,
Oh my, and that's two 12s. Okay, I do
yep.
30 damage.
You just take your Zweihander and carve the face right off.
Well, that's one hell of a fucking first combat experience for this character. Fucking
You did
Christ.
30 damage?
Yes.
I need everybody to make a perception check.
And it has a face too.
I got a nat 20.
I got a dirty 20.
So I got 13.
So dirty 20 and nat 20 and 13.
This is probably Wham just coming up with something else to make this a bit more challenging because he thought the first one was going to be super challenging for us.
No, I had this planned out a little bit,
Mm.
but as the one was crawling towards you, and the main focus was on it, another one was sneaking up that Rez and Chad
Oh, no.
did not see well. But this one did not take the walkway. Instead, it is actually crawling along the ceiling. I need everybody to make or roll for initiative again. It's within
Oh,
20 feet.
Nat 1.
I didn't do much better. I got 3, so I got 6.
Nat 20, 23. Shit, my crossbow's not reloaded. I can't shoot it down.
Wait a minute. Fred, you got a 1?
Yeah,
You
I got a 1.
1? So -1 is, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a 0 initiative.
Have fun.
Okay, so this second carrion crawler did just a little bit better than you because it rolled a nat 1 as well, but it has a dexterity of +1.
I don't know, a 2 is way better than a 0.
So, Crimson, you and Fred saw this after you carved the face off, and after it slumped along the passageway, you looked up immediately and saw the second one coming. What are you doing?
Reloading my crossbow to get ready to shoot it off the fucking ceiling.
All right. I'll say that takes your bonus action to reload it. Go ahead and take your action.
I got a 15. I did 8 damage.
All right. Next is Riz. Oh, I forgot to roll for Chad. Actually, it's Chad's turn.
What Chad get?
He's 12. He steps in front of Riz and he looks at her and looks at the carrion crawler, loads another bullet into the sling, and he takes a shot. And he missed.
Yes, I fucking knew it was gonna be a miss. The second he stepped in front of fucking Rez's character, I'm just like, oh, he's gonna miss this shot.
And then he sidesteps out of the way and just looks at the carrion crawler and flips it off as a bonus action.
Nice.
Now, Rez, it's your turn.
All right. Let me take a look at my spell here.
Chad just needs to stop showing off. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, it's always when he
Apparently,
tries to show off that he fails. Whenever he's just trying to fucking do something, he succeeds. Hey, we actually have the first one's head to bring back as proof.
we'll probably end up having 2.
Probably.
I would like to
Maybe
cast
more.
Dissident Whispers at level 2.
What's the DC?
14.
Yeah, it failed.
Okay. Then I do 4d6.
Holy shit. Dissident.
5, 10, 16 points of damage. And on failed, you have to immediately use reaction, if available, to move as far away as speed allows.
Well, it's the carrion crawler's turn now, so it's terrified of unnatural whispering in its head. And it makes its movement of 30 feet to run away.
Could I also use whatever I have left of my turn to move backwards? Hopefully, or preferably
distance.
behind Fred.
Behind Fred?
Yeah.
Well, Fred's up in front of it. And you're
No.
trying to get further
Did you-
away, right?
Yeah. Did he move forward?
No.
Fred,
I thought only Rita moved forward.
No, I
Rita,
shot it. I didn't move.
Well, I
Oh,
still would like to be behind the melee people.
I thought that Fred and Rita were standing like side by side to take on the charge, the first one.
Yeah. But now that it's coming from behind us.
No, it's still coming from the same direction. It's just crawling along the ceiling.
Oh, so
Mhm.
okay, never mind. I had the impression it was behind us.
My mistake.
No,
No,
that's fine.
you're safe. The tanks are still up front. So it moves 30 feet away from y'all, back in the direction that it came. Really sucks because this is a melee creature.
Mm. And we have multiple characters with range right now.
Fred, it is your turn, sir.
I'm sure you can get your javelin back. I mean, the other dead one's like right in front of us.
Well, the javelin was thrown where it originally was, which is 30 feet ahead of you.
No, I thought it would have stuck in the creature.
Here, let's do this. Yeah, it's stuck in the creature.
Did you roll for it?
Yep.
Yep.
Fred,
Hmm?
it is your turn, sir.
Can I use my bonus action to pull the fucking javelin out of the other one?
Sure.
The creature's still on top of the fucking wall.
Correct. Running away.
He's running away?
Yep.
Yeah, that was my spell.
Alrighty. I'm gonna chuck my javelin at it, I guess.
Now, it is hanging from the ceiling that is in a curved, like, half moon. So, and it's hanging right over the passage of sewage. If you throw it and it doesn't impale, then it might fall into the sewage line or sewage passage, but you're more than welcome to try and pierce it.
So wait, so I got a 16, but
That hits.
okay. A 6 plus a 5, so 11.
It's still crawling along. It now has a javelin sticking out of its tail. And now, Mr. Chad, He's just gonna load another bullet into his sling. And fire.
Watch him miss and almost hit one of us.
He misjudged where the sling was when he released it, and it just skipped along the wall.
Nice. That's my boy. No, my boy.
That's
Mother
so
hell.
loud.
Next is Crimson. Go ahead.
So, is it now in a very cramped corridor?
The corridor is still like the same width apart all along. The entire tunnel system is about the same width apart and length.
So it's good 20 feet in front of me and Xantar.
It had to move. It was 20 feet away when y'all noticed it, and then Rez hit it with his dissident whisper.
Never mind, it's a fairway.
Yeah, it's about 50 feet away.
I guess I'll load my crossbow and shoot it again. Because what am I gonna do? Run under it and start poking up?
Huh.
I got a 14. Fucking how much damage? Plus 9.
9.
Yep.
Mr. Rez.
I'm gonna shoot. Nope, I do not hit. That is a nat 1, my friend.
Oh no. Maybe the dwarf was right about you after all.
Oh, it could be, bro.
All right.
Let's just say I was a little too far off for my non dark eye vision.
All right. So you're sitting behind the two tanks, right?
That's right.
But you're pointing in the direction of the carrion crawler, which is in front of the two tanks, right?
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, don't tell me I shoot one of them in the back.
I'm going to do 30%. You shoot yourself in the foot. 60%.
No.
60%. You shoot Fred. 90%. It's in increments of 30.
90% what?
You hit Rita.
Ah, great.
10%. You miss everybody. 26. You shoot yourself in the foot.
Nice. How much damage do I
Bro shot it when he was loading it.
take?
That's exactly what happened.
It was a misinput. It was a
the
misinput.
panic. It was the panic of the situation.
Premature fire! Premature fire!
I like
How
how the
much damage do I take?
lowest chance there was, and he fucking gets it.
A bolt does
From my crossbow,
1d6.
Wow, it's magically a 1. Just kidding.
Hmm.
5. God damn it.
Hey, bro, that 1 took off from the 6, bro. Got lucky. You should have said a higher number.
Oh, wait a
You're
minute. Heroism is a. Oh, you dirties. Is heroism a concentration spell?
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you cast Dissident Whispers?
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you cast Dissident Whispers on the carrion crawler, it would have nullified heroism.
I forgot he even cast a spell, I'm not gonna lie to you.
That was my own error in not catching it. But oh well. Heroism is still up.
Man, Rez, worst place to shoot yourself in the foot in. Fucking sewers. Great
Right?
spot.
It's okay. Chad can carry me.
But
Dad's gonna carry you?
Yeah.
Oh no. We're gonna just hear, oh, sorry, I won't drop you a third time.
third time's a charm.
He could carry me on his back. It doesn't have to be like the princess carry. So if he falls, we're both falling on him.
I'm just gonna say that the bolt and all the craziness that's happening, you lose concentration on heroism
Yeah. there you
after that bolt in the foot. After Rez, it is the carrion crawler. Now, do I get to make a saving throw against that?
What?
Against the dissonant whispers?
That's a one-time thing.
Okay. So it is currently 50 feet away, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Something like that.
It's going to move the full 30 feet of its movement, and then as an action, it's going to charge the rest of the way and down the wall and right in front of Rita.
All right.
And normally it gets a multi-attack, but instead it only is going to make one attack now because it used one of those attacks.
Move further.
Yep. So it bears down on Rita with its tentacles that
Oh
are
no!
protruding.
Careful, she might like it.
No, no.
What's
I
your
think-
AC?
18.
I think
How am I gonna wake up for this part? What the fuck?
Somebody could.
yeah,
But
you're kind of tied up on the wall watching
Yeah.
this creature put its tentacles on your newfound love.
Y'all just
Bro's
fucking
forced to
tied me up
watch.
to a wall?
Nah, you kind of just like fell into a spider web.
That's
Yeah, you were a bit too focused on my character's ass.
what y'all decided to have it
Yeah.
be?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Better than
Alright,
having
fair
you
enough.
die.
let's keep it going because I want to sleep.
6. It misses its tentacles. It does not strike you with the tentacles. Because 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 does not hit your armor class.
No.
And now it is Fred's turn.
My turn.
That fucker real good.
Sounds good with me, man. Alright. Like I said I was gonna do before, as my bonus action, I'm gonna cast Searing Smite.
All right.
And then I'm going to wail this thing.
All right.
This thing is going to die one way or another. Alright, and then my attack roll. Wow, that is terrible. I am going to use Channel Divinity on it as well. To give it a +10. I rolled a 5.
Mm.
So now it goes up to 15 plus my 20, 21. It's a 21 total. 5 for the dice roll, 5 for the strength plus proficiency, 1 for the weapon, and 10 for the channel divinity.
So what happens is the carrion crawler charges across the ceiling onto the wall and just lands upright as it's moving with the curvature of the ceiling and the wall. Lands right in front of Rita. It tries to wrap its tentacles around Rita. But the sheer shock of how fast it just moves threw you off, and you try to prepare your sword in time to try and hit it. But it looks like it's going to miss. But at the last second, the sword starts to glow green. And this venomous looking flame, this ominous looking flame just erupts around the blade, and it redirects the blade towards the carrion crawler. Go ahead and do your damage.
I got a 5 plus 5 plus 5, so 10, 11, and then my smite, my searing smite. So 11 base damage. I hit a 5 on the d6, so in total I'll be doing 16 damage, and now they're on fire.
Your eyes just start glowing a sick green look. And when the sword connects with this creature, as it's bearing down on Rita, the wound erupts in green flame and it just starts searing through the entire worm's body. And through it erupts from the mouth, and just like a small spout of green flames erupts, and it sears the eyeballs out, and it just crumples to the floor, quite dead.
Oh, that was easy.
Yeah, I burned it to death.
Fill it with fire.
There's probably going to be another one.
It is quite late. Some people have to get to work. I think this is a good stopping point. We will remain in the sewers for now.